Hey Max, this is Tanner with Main Street Mowing, coming by to give you a free property evaluation and a free one-liner joke. So the joke is, why did the belt get arrested? And the answer is, because he held up a pair of pants. That's right. All right. Okay, so your property evaluation, I'm looking at, I've been in your house quite a few times, but not in the last year or so, and it looks like you have a ton of, your lawn has basically degraded quite a bit since I've been here last, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the trampoline itself being moved around from here to there, and your turf is just not able to keep up with, you know, what it needs, because obviously Bermuda grass doesn't do well in the shade. So underneath that trampoline, it's going to be really hard for that turf just to get what it needs out of the sun. You know, up here where the turf is healthier, obviously the trampoline doesn't go up here too often. You do have some fertilizer and weed control on the ground. You guys were just received your short scalping bag for the spring season, like we always do. So it does look a little thin because it's just coming out of your scalping bag. But anyways, you know, it's a trade-off. You want to play in the backyard and use your stuff and use your property and let your kids have some fun. But unfortunately, the trade-off with the trampoline is no sun, no grass. So anyways, I'll put a note on the boys to make sure they move that as often as they mow. And if it's, I don't know how heavy that sucker is, but as long as the guys can move it back and forth, awesome. If you see that it's a trouble, like the guys aren't moving it, just let me know and I can put a little reminder on there. I'll put a reminder on there anyways, but if it becomes a problem, let me know, because your grass is going to suffer. We need to get that moved as often as possible every week. So let's go to the front yard and take a look around. All right, so I know they have some thin lawn in the front as well. Let me close this gate. All right. I know in the front underneath this tree it's a little bit thin as well. Got some squirrels and stuff coming around here. Looks like, I mean, you have a tree here, but you got a good lift and thin on it, so it shouldn't be growing really thin up here based on just this tree. If you see up here, it's nice and lifted, so that should give you ample sunlight to hit this turf. So maybe you got something a little bit more going on up here. I would say make sure you have some water going on this year. You got fertilizer on the ground, so I know you guys are thinking that direction as well. So make sure you're watering it at least, say, you want to rebuild this turf. So I'd say 3 times a week, 5 a.m. in the morning for about 20 minutes a zone, and you're putting that fertilizer on there, so that's going to be good as well. We got weekly mowing going on, so all these things are good conditions for Bermuda to get a good kickstart. So if you're not doing one of those, that combination of things right there, you know, weekly mowing, a good fertilizer and weed control program, a good watering program 3 times a week at least, not at least, I would say 3 times a week is ideal for Bermuda grass. And then hopefully your turf will start to come back and get a little bit thicker, like we'd like to see it. Your bush and bed could use a little bit of touch up every once in a while. Luckily, you have a really low maintenance yard, really low maintenance landscape. So if you do want us to come in and trim your bushes, it'll be a minimal cost, you know, maybe 90 bucks or something like that. We can come in here and trim all your bushes, pull all your weeds, all that sort of thing. It's called the Bush and Bed program. Call us and we can get you set up on that. And that is about it. You guys have a good day.